Good evening. Welcome to Tim's Weather Center slash news live on August 5th. Now, I'm here with my Uncle Johnny. Now, before we get started, we are going to wait till the clock turns 3:30 p.m. here in Arizona. And what time will it be at there, Uncle Johnny?
Yes,
What time will it be there at 3:30 here?
it was about 5:30.
Okay, so we've got a few minutes to kill. So let's talk and interview and blah 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 blah. Entertain these folks till 3:30 because we started a little early.
A little early.
Yeah, so tell them what you've been up to on this beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Hey, we went down to Silver Dollar City, had a nice time, and then we stopped at Hooters and had a really nice time there. Really good lunch there. And hey, by the way, they got some good hot wings there. Damn.
Yeah, tell them what you're trying to do as well while you were at Hooters.
Well, I was trying to get an interview,
Right.
and then they all got real busy, and I got backed out of the interview. But he told me that he's definitely going to watch this, and he's going to see what he can do for you, Tim.
Awesome.
And they're really nice people there.
Come on, Hooters. Contact me, please. You can't see me, but I'm cracking up.
Yeah, I know it. I can hear you.
All right, we got about 30 seconds or less, whichever.
Now, was it this a special countdown?
Yeah, special countdown.
We've all missed you online here.
I truly missed all of you. All right, now welcome back to Tim's Weather Center slash news. Coming up, me and my uncle will have a look at your news, weather, and more. But first, we got to start with a news alert. Always, never fails. We get a news alert, people. But on this very special day, police have identified two people shot and killed at Phoenix parking garage. Bear with me while I catch my breath. Phoenix police have identified two people found dead in an office building parking garage Friday morning in Phoenix. According to Phoenix police, the call came in as a double shooting around 10:45 a.m. at a building near State Route 51 and Highland Avenue. Police say 68-year-old Andrew Alejandro, I believe that's his name, and 36-year-old Shauna. Yeah, I don't know her last name. I'm really sorry, but were found dead in a dark colored SUV on an underground floor of the parking garage with apartments with a wait a second, stand by. With apparently gunshot wounds. Police say Niger wounds were self-inflicted. Authorities say Alan, I'm going to spell this for you guys because I can't even pronounce it. Ahern was the owner of Allen's and Accessories located in the building, and Niger was an employee of the business for 6 years. No information planted to a relationship other than work related between the victim and the suspect. Police say they were investigation that Nazir was experienced and pretty much mental illness like everything else. But before I go on, is people, mental illness, really? Go to a freaking doctor, will you? As I just threw the breaking news on the floor. So that was real smart. Now, Uncle Johnny, talk to him about what Tim's Weather Center needs.
Hey, Tim's Weather Center needs about a little of everything. He's got to upgrade these things that he's got. And, if you can, a little, just to help him out, to get him started where he's better, and where he can, you gotta crawl before you can walk, and this is what he's trying to do. He's trying to crawl and he's trying to walk, and he really, really needs your help. He needs your help to get the camera, some lighting, and little things, it'll help him tremendously what he needs. And all you have to do is go to the site. Tim, what is your site?
It is a GoFundMe account. It is in the description below. I believe I put it in there. If it's not, I will have it in there for you guys later.
And what's the deal about these swimming pools?
Yeah, that's a good point, because we've got some closed and some open.
Yeah, well, here in Joplin, I believe every one of them are closed.
We're a little
and I don't know if they'll reopen for one day, one certain pool, but what I was told today, a gentleman told me every one of them was closed.
Okay, well, we've got some closures up the regular public swim. Brimhall, Carson, Fremont, Keno, Mesa High Pool, Sharp, and Stapley Pool are now closed for regular public. Now listen up, we've got some open pools for your Labor Day weekend. Skyland, Roadhouse are open weekdays through Labor Day and on Labor Day on August. No, this is September, I'm sorry. September 7th. Now, before we move ahead more, don't forget Labor Day is this Monday, which means people that work half the time, you get the day off. Otherwise, it's overtime, people. I wish I could get overtime for doing this, but Mesa Public Schools and mostly all Arizona schools are out this Monday for Labor Day weekend. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Uncle Johnny off the screen for a minute, and we're going to take a look at your weather. Maybe. Let's see if I can show you the weather. Show me the weather. Okay, unfortunately, I can't show you guys the weather, so I'm going to put my Uncle Johnny back on the screen.
I'm already on the screen.
Well, you're on the screen on Skype, but they can't see you till now. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to find the little weather thing that I use. And okay, here we go. And while that is loading, okay, never mind, it's up. Right now it is 93 degrees, partly sunny. Today's high 94, low 79, partly sunny. Tomorrow's forecast, high 97, low 83, partly sunny. Monday's forecast, your holiday, high 100, low 85, and sunny. Tuesday's forecast, high 101, low 86, and mostly sunny. Wednesday's forecast, high 100 degrees, low 80, and sunny. Thursday's forecast, high 101, low 85, and sunny. Friday's forecast, high 104 and low 86 and sunny. Saturday the 12th, I can't wait till that weekend again, but it is 103, low 83 and sunny. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at Joplin, Missouri weather, because they have fallen on Tim's Weather Center's map. I mean, they are the most watched state in the U.S., so thank you again. Joplin, Missouri, right now it is 95 and partly sunny. Humidity is 38, dew point 65. Today's high, that is wrong on here, but tonight's low is going to be 73, mostly cloudy. Tomorrow's forecast, high 93, low 73, and partly sunny. Monday, your holiday, High 93, low 71, and sunny. Tuesday's forecast. High 93, low 73, partly sunny. Wednesday's forecast, you guys got some thunderstorms. That really sucks for
Yes.
you. And that high will be 86. God, I would love the 86 weather.
They're talking about thunderstorms Monday.
Monday too?
Yes.
Okay.
Severe thunderstorms.
All right. And I will be tracking your guys' weather all week when you guys have thunderstorms. And also, you guys can get weather on Facebook, and I'll show you guys the Facebook page. Okay, right now, what we're going to do is we're going to look at your Flagstaff weather. Right now, it is 62, partly sunny. Your high today is 70, low 48, and a 40% chance of rain. Gilbert, Arizona, I'm being told, whoa, wait a minute. I'm sorry, back up just a minute, but Arizona, you guys got a 40% chance of rain today, which I hate to say. I was outside today and I saw no clouds, but people, there's a chance for rain in Arizona. California, right now it is 88 degrees, high 87, low 53 with 10 miles per hour wind. Joplin, you guys right now, okay, I've already done that. Texas, your high right now is 83, mostly sunny. The high is 84, low 71 miles per hour. Seattle, Washington, listen up. You guys got some crazy weather. High 67, mostly sunny. I'm sorry, back up. The current temperature right now is 67, mostly sunny. High 70, low 56. 6 miles per hour and 40% chance of rain. That was a look at your weather, and now we're going to jump right back into the news. After we take a look at your traffic report, because I forgot to write that in the lovely script. Now, a little behind the scenes news why I look at your traffic report is I pretty much write these scripts, and half the time, by the time I write them, I forget something, or there's normally breaking news. Uncle Johnny, I'm going to show you my screen because I'm going to have you do the traffic report.
The traffic report?
Yes.
Cars everywhere.
Okay, but do you see this?
Oh. I'm at a standpoint. I'm going to let you read this.
Okay. Sudden lights out in Eloy on I-10 eastbound of Sunland something. Okay. Accident. Right lane blocked in Phoenix on Loop 101. Westbound at 7th Avenue, exit 26. Accident in Santan. Chandler on Loop 202 at Alma School Road, exit 48. Accident in Phoenix on Glendale Avenue at 12th Street. Now let me take a look and see what else I've got for you guys on this beautiful day. Okay, hang on, guys. Top stories now. Extreme Home Makeover Home Edition has a petition to get the show back on Sundays only, not Mondays, not Fridays, ABC. Now, what do you think of the show Extreme Home Makeover, Uncle Johnny?
They're pretty good. Extreme Makeover was here in Joplin, Missouri in 2011. We had that F5, and they did a whole lot of work here and built a lot of homes for some people that didn't have homes anymore. And they did a really good job, I believe, on building all these houses. And you wouldn't believe the people that came all over the states, all over Washington, everywhere to help build all these houses. And it was a really touching story on everything.
Yes, I can't wait till it comes back on. ABC, remember, bring it back on Sundays. Not Mondays, not Fridays. Screw family night. ABC, what the hell you thinking putting it on Mondays and Fridays? Go back to Sundays. Now, did you all know that today is National Cheese Pizza Day? Uncle Johnny, did you know?
No, I did not.
No, but cheese pizza sounds great.
You know, actually, I did. I did. I got a email from JJ's Woodfire Pizza in over here in Webb City, and yes, I did. I just got it probably maybe 10 minutes ago.
Okay. Apparently, every September 5th, National Cheese Pizza Day is celebrated. So
That
that's
sounds good.
yes, it does.
A cheese pizza right now? I'll eat your piece.
Right. And it was. Hang on, guys. Stand by, stand by, stand by. The first pizza establishment in the U.S. was founded in New York in 1905. That's a little pizza history. So we've had pizza around for a long time, people. Now we've got a news alert. Now, people, this one is a little touchy on some people, okay? Now, listen, before you guys hate and stuff, you know, if you don't like it, well, I'm just reporting on the news. Uncle Johnny, tell the haters before I read this next part.
All the haters. There should be no haters.
Okay, now, this one I thought about real hard to do or not to do. But news alert. A judge signs an end to a challenging to Arizona immigration law in Phoenix, Arizona. A judge has found that the challenge of Arizona law mark information law failed to show that police would enforce the strategy differently for Latinos than it would for people of other races. The ruling could sign the end of the case. It gives a victory to backers of the law and could mean the end of the last of several challenges failed in the months after its 2010 passed. In ruling Friday, U.S. District Court Judge Samuel Butler dismissed the challenge and appealed previous that were previously ruled on by appeals courts. She upheld the law's conviction requirement that police willing enforce other laws can question the immigration status of those suspects of being in the country illegally. Okay, that's a big word. It's usually say what?
You're making me do it now. Illegally.
Yeah, illegally. It's unclear whether the challengers will appeal the ruling. So pretty much what that says is if you get pulled over for weaving in and out of traffic, okay, trying to make your own laws or anything, the police have the right to ask you for your papers if you are illegal. Which, Uncle Johnny, what's your take on this ruling?
Well, I think that's you know, if they ask for your papers, if they have any thought that you're illegal, I think they should, and you know, to look at your papers. And if you don't have the papers, you're in a world of shooting.
Well put. Well put. Well put. Now we're gonna move on because I don't need any haters.
No, you don't.
Because haters, well, go down the toilet like everybody else that hates.
I think just need to move on.
Yeah, haters.
Actually, they need to get another life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Arizona Disabled Sports, people, listen up. These people are driving me insane this year. They've been in Tim's Weather Center / news since they've fallen in Tim's news center. I mean, these people are crazy. Registration, like I've told you guys before in my weather videos and news, is registration is only online, people. I mean, what happens to people that don't have computers? You know, there's a lot of people out there, you know. So people,
That's paperless. That's paperless. Everything is paperless now.
yes, well, now I'm actually going to show you guys how to register, because I tell you, when I did it yesterday, it was a pain in the butt. And I mean a pain in the butt. I understand people are trying to do paperless things, but pain in the butt.
Just say going green.
Hang on, guys. Equipment's not working. That just goes back to Tim's Weather Center needs your help. Oh, sweet. Now it's actually going to work. Is it really going to work now? Uncle John, please talk to the viewers and entertain them while I figure this out.
Entertain them.
Yes,
We're all watching you.
I know.
You're live.
Yeah. Uncle Johnny, please ask Jeannie if she can see this web page I'm trying to show.
It's all blank.
Okay, yeah, it's not working. Hang on, guys. I'm going to save the day and I'm going to put it on a different browser. So keep talking to them. Tell them more about Joplin, Missouri, please.
Joplin, Missouri, it's a good place to be, good place to live. And, you know, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to Silver Dollar City.
Now,
and, you know, Silver Dollar City is a good place to visit.
What is Silver Dollar City?
Silver Dollar City is like you back in the 1800s. You got, of course, you know, you got eating places, barbecues, and you got a bunch of shops and blacksmiths, and they make all these weather vanes, and they make tomahawks and quilts, and they got an old church that's just been there since the 1800s. They hadn't moved in there, and it's a very nice place to visit. They got roller coasters, they got water rides, they got everything there.
All right, guys, now that I figured out how to do this, I'm actually going to show you guys how to register. Thank you again to Uncle Johnny. Now, what you guys are going to do is, when you go to Arizona Disabled Sports, you're going to click log in, and then when you get all signed up for their website, what you're going to do is you're going to click register for the sport, like say Power Soccer. Click register, and then you're going to, of course, sign in. You can sign in as a member or a family account, or say like me, because myself. You can log in with Facebook, and then you just go back to, let's just say Power Wheelchair Soccer for a little heads up, just because, you know. And then what you're going to click is register. For one sport, it is $35. And now what you can do is you can click add an athlete now, or you can, if you're an adult, just click your name and then click register and then click athlete. But because I'm already registered, which I may not even play this year, I don't know yet. But I'm already registered, but that is how you do it. You can pay online. And more information on that, on registering for those of you that don't have a computer, you can contact the Arizona supervisor of Arizona Disabled Sports at, next page, at Nina at ArizonaDisabledSports.com. Send her a lovely email. She would love to hear from you. Don't forget Power Wheelchair Soccer starts September 9th, this Wednesday, people. I'll be out there to check it out and possibly have a video of the first practice.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yes. And for all you that don't know what Power Soccer is, you can check out the video I did last tournament on day one, and that's at timsecor1@gmail.com. Now we're saving you money on this beautiful Saturday. Now what it is it's Water Wednesdays at Skateland Chandler in Mesa, Arizona. And what it is the time is from 6 to 8:30 p.m. Donate a case of water and receive admission for a family of four. $4 admission. Skate rental $3.50. Rollerblades $4.50. More information, go to skatelandchandler.com. Now I've got some videos to show you. And one of them is, I'm gonna say viewer discretion is advised because.
Hey Tim, yo, breaking news.
What's breaking news?
What special is coming up?
What's special?
Your birthday.
Oh yeah, that's in October 31st.
It's coming up soon.
Yes, it is, and we will be broadcasting live. And who knows, if I decide to have a birthday party, I'll also be broadcasting live on that.
There you go.
So just stay tuned until October. But right now I'm going to show you guys. Now this girl, I'm going to show you guys a video of. She has, I forget exactly what she has, but she is one of the coolest girls I've ever seen and met. Well, I haven't really met, but I feel like I met. But she has an actual TV show, people. I mean, that's pretty damn cool. Anybody that has a TV show, that's pretty cool. But I showed my uncle this video before. And do you know what video I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
The I Am Jazz.
Let's play it.
I will, trust me. I gotta get there first. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my Uncle Johnny talk to you guys. I'm going to put him on your screen. That way he can talk to you guys because I've got to get to the video. Okay, now you guys see my Uncle Johnny, so take it away, Uncle Johnny.
Well, we'll get back on this deal about Tim, Weather Center / news. He definitely needs your help. He's got all these things that he's got to get. And things he has that's falling apart, and he just got to help him out. And I've tried to do interviews with people, and getting some interviews done, talking to a lot of people that is leaning towards helping. And I know you've got to learn to crawl before you can walk, and I'm just trying to help him along, just trying to help him ride this bicycle to get him started. So he's doing a good job at this, and please just keep watching him. And anybody that wants to, if you want to tell them to watch him, just watch him. They're more than welcome to. Just hit that little red button on the right-hand corner.
And now we've got the video ready. after I click pause on it real quick. So now I'm going to take my Uncle Johnny off the screen. You guys this video. It's really inspiring, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well as I do.
This is kind of our hall of family photos. This is me the last year of preschool being presented as a boy, and the first year of kindergarten when I'm finally able to look like a girl. I was never a boy. I always was a girl in my heart, and although I was presented as male to the public, inside I was feminine. It was okay to be that because that's just who I was, and I can't change that. I was born that way. I am Jazz. For as long as I can remember, my favorite color has been pink. My second favorite color is silver, and my third favorite color is green. My best friends are Samantha and Casey. We like high heels and princess gowns, or cartwheels and trampolines. But I'm not exactly like Samantha and Casey.
On the surface, Jazz Jennings seems like your typical teenager, but when she was just 5 years old, Jazz was one of the youngest people to ever be diagnosed with gender dysphoria. Now 14, Jazz has joined a growing number of transgender authors who are sharing their stories. I Am Jazz, released just last month, is one of the first transgender books created for children. This is a children's book about your story. Why did you want to write it?
I wanted to write this book so I could help other kids who are really struggling to find out who they are. It's not geared towards just LGBTQ kids, but kids of any difference, of any type.
I think some people, Jazz, probably have the point of view that it's impossible to determine your gender identity at such a young age. And they might say, this is just a phase. I'm curious what you would say to people who believe that.
It wasn't a phase. People say that age 2 is too young to identify what gender they are. And to me, that's incorrect because at 2 years old, you're wearing girl clothes or boy clothes and you're gravitating towards different dolls. And for me, it was just a little bit different. I went down a different path and it wasn't encouraged by my parents at all because this is not a choice. This is just the way I was born. This is who I am. And I didn't make myself this way.
When you look at these pictures, I imagine it probably stirs up some tough memories. You took Jazz to a psychiatrist when she was 3 years old. Why did you do that? What happened there?
The doctor confirmed what I already knew at home. She said, definitely your child's transgender. But at the time, it was just so heartbreaking because I was so scared for her future. What would become of my child? How would the world accept her? And those were tough times.
How were you able to accept that your little boy was in fact a little girl?
I really didn't care what she was. I just wanted her to be happy. This is what was going to make her happy. We were going to do it.
Although still just a theory, many researchers are trying to prove that gender identity is genetic. Some scientists suggest a hormonal imbalance in the womb can cause the wrong gender imprint, while other studies indicate that gender identity may be directly associated with brain anatomy. While science attempts to explain the biological reasons for gender dysphoria, some believe it is a social choice that should not be afforded special rights. I know at school they initially asked you to use the bathroom in the nurse's office instead of the regular bathroom. And how did they explain that to you and how did it make you feel?
I just thought I should be able to use the bathroom I want and I could lock the door and it'll be okay. But people don't think like that. They think black and white. They don't see the rainbow in the world, and it's really just closed-minded.
I strongly believe there will be cases of rape. We will not be told how, when, and where to raise our children.
It seems there's still a lot of resistance, though, in many communities. The Minnesota Child Protection League has questioned whether transgender kids should be able to use the bathroom or play on the sports team of their choice. What do you think of that?
It's all about education. If you go and you read up on it and learn and care enough to want to learn what this family's going through, and these kids have had a rough enough time.
I told Jazz that I thought she was so lucky to have parents like you and your husband, because as we know, a lot of parents just wouldn't accept this in a child. Have you heard about those cases?
All too well. I know so many families that are not accepting. They'll write to me and they'll say, I just can't do this. I can't give up the idea of my son or daughter. And it's really heartbreaking. And I try to tell them that this is a life and death situation. The suicide rates are astronomical here.
Do you hear from other transgender children who, because you've been so public, have reached out to you? And I'm curious what kinds of stories they tell you.
I get many emails from a lot of different kids. Some people even write that without me, that they would have killed themselves. One kid said that they were going to walk into a street full of cars, and they decided not to because they thought of Jazz. That shows me that I'm doing the right thing being here, and that I have to continue moving forward.
It seems like this is a real moment where people are feeling much more comfortable talking about transgender children, transgender adults, whether it's the show Transparent.
Are you saying that you're going to start dressing up like a lady all the time?
I've been all my whole life, I've been dressing up like a man. This is me.
Laverne Cox, of course.
It's unbelievable. I mean, couture. Yes, the commentator here is that too. The child's a very intimacy.
As you see this unfold, what do you think of it, Jazz?
Although I haven't been around for a while, I'm still pretty young. I know that there's been major progression since the time I was born. And to see the issue of being transgender finally come to the limelight, it's just amazing.
You recently were named one of Time Magazine's 25 most influential teens of 2014. What was that like for you?
That was really neat, because to see that showed me that I'm being listed with all these amazing people. Malala, the Nobel Peace Prize winner, I was like, yay! Like, normally I don't do that.
There have been a lot of people supporting Jazz. People like Jennifer Lawrence and Bill Clinton. They were both anxious to meet her.
Yeah, it's surreal. We think of ourselves as just an ordinary family, and every now and then we're in extraordinary situations where these things will happen, and I'm so proud of her. I have no words. There's no words to describe the pride.
I think she's pretty proud of you.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, that's true. She is 14.
Yes, exactly.
Now I'm going to put Uncle Johnny back on the screen for him to talk to you guys a little bit about that and his opinion on it.
My opinion on it is,
Hang on just a second. Just a sec. Okay, go ahead and take over. I can't get you on the screen.
Okay, my opinion on that is, each their own. If that's what they want to do, I've seen it all my life, but not like this. But this little girl wants to be a girl, and that's all she wants to be. So just let it be. You can argue about it, fight about it, but eventually, you're gonna give up, and the little girl will go on, and you won't see her no more, and be out of the eye, out of the news. So then you move on to something else you want to holler about and complain about. That's just human life.
And now, Uncle Johnny, would you say she sounds like a girl? Because she does.
Yeah.
There's no way she could be a boy, because it just does not sound like a boy. So. But, guys, guess what? I lied to you guys in the commercial because I said Comedy Saturday would start in 2 weeks. Well, guess what? Give it up for Fluffy Gabriel, whatever his last name is. Oh, wait, I got to put that on the screen. Jeez.
Hey, Tim,
Yes.
we have a place here in Joplin. I've went there all my life to go swimming.
Right.
And there's people around here in the north side of town always went swimming there.
Right.
And there's a place called Castle Rock.
Right.
And I'll see if I can get the picture over to you.
Okay.
All that used to be wooded area,
Right.
and it used to be really clean, like a little beach, and people used to eat there, and it was, I mean, very nice. And then it got to my part, and then there was
I
still
think it's like
the
we love Walmart groceries.
Hang on, Uncle
And
Johnny.
this is my
That's not
purse.
supposed to
It's easy.
play.
Right, Olivia? Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, there's still a little beach there, but it's all starting growing with weeds and trees and just look nasty. But I definitely got something I'm going to send to you. It's they've got it all blocked off, fenced off now, but they got a cemetery behind it. But I tell you what, if somebody can go down there and clean all that up and really bring back memories for other people, there was a wagon train that also went through there
Right.
in the 1800s, you know.
Right.
But anyways, I'm gonna let that show go back to you. I've got to go out and get some more reporting.
Okay.
And so, hey, back to you, Tim.
All right. Thank you. Thank
Thanks,
you.
buddy.
Thank you again for joining.
Uh-huh.
Every day, fresh produce is
If you guys haven't heard already my voice, I'm very proud to be here. I'm very proud to do the special here. And after tonight, I'm gonna be off of doing stand-up for about a month and a half, and then I get to start all over again and work on a new special. This one took about 3-4 years. I probably should have put it out sooner, but I'm lazy. I gotta tell you guys, being a comedian has been one of the greatest experiences for me, and you know, it's been a fun ride. It's been a fun ride, and a lot of people don't understand what has gone into this. You know, me personally, I got a lot of people to thank. My family, obviously, first and foremost, and all my friends and all the support and all the people you don't see that are behind the scenes that have helped me. You know, there's a lot of comedians out there, they do really good, and for some reason they start, you know, going crazy and things happen, and then what happened? Wrong people around them. So whenever you see me, you're like, oh, Gabriel's keeping it together, because people keep me together. Shoot, I start believing my own hype. I'm at 7-Eleven, yeah, give me all that. Yeah, give me slurpee, give me crazy. Why is he talking to me like that? I don't know. I just want you guys to know. It's been a fun ride, and I want you to understand a little bit more of what has happened over the years to get to this point. For the first, I'd say the first 10 years of my career, I was considered a Southwest comedian by promoters, meaning that they would only promote me in California, Arizona, Nevada, Texas, you know, New Mexico. Nothing wrong with that. But here's the thing is that they were calling me a Southwest comedian, and then they call me Latino comedian. And I hated that. No, I hate that. I'll tell you what, and I know you have good intentions when you move. Let me explain why I don't like that title. When you say Latino comedian, it makes it sound like I can only perform for Latinos, okay? And don't get me wrong, I know who I am and where I come from, but I believe that Latinos should be shared with everyone, and that's what I'm trying to do. And the reason why I make a big deal about that is because anybody else, you just call them their name. For example, Jerry Seinfeld. He's just Jerry Seinfeld. He's not Jewish comedian Jerry Seinfeld. Chris Rock is just Chris Rock. He's not African American comedian Chris Rock. But with me, I was always Latino comedian or fat comic. Yeah, they wouldn't even call me Fluffy, those bastards. And so it wasn't until years and years of grinding it out that eventually I wound up meeting a promoter who eventually became my manager, who took a chance on me, and he promoted me in Minneapolis, Minnesota, okay? And you cannot get any whiter than Minneapolis, Minnesota. That is where the Howleys are built. That is the Howley factory, okay? It's Minneapolis, Minnesota. And it was a venue about as big as this, and it was sold out. And word got back to Los Angeles and to New York and to all these promoters that there's this entertainer with the last name Iglesias who sold a bunch of tickets who was not Enrique. Next thing you know, promoters are coming out the woodwork. Now they're changing their tune. Now they're not calling me Latino comedian anymore. Now they're saying, oh, he's funny across the board. He's crossover. He's so crossover. His material touches everyone. He's crossover. He's crossover. Really? You're going to call a Mexican crossover? He was getting...
Thank you again for joining Comedy Saturday. Again, now back to things to do in Mesa, Gilbert, pretty much all of Arizona. Big Surf is a great way to beat the heat. You more information on Big Surf, go to Big Surfing or BigSurf.com. If you want to get out of Arizona, you can go to Disneyland and have fun there. I guarantee it's cooler there. Skateland, they've got 2 locations, one in Mesa, one in Gilbert. No, I'm sorry, one in Chandler. That is another great way to beat the heat. Movie theaters is another great way to beat the heat. And Wet n Wild is a way you can beat the heat as well. To get a hold of me, my phone is back on. You can contact me at 480-938-0798. Again, 480-938-0798. If you have weather pictures or news, email me at timsweathercenternewsarizona@gmail.com. Again, timsweathercenternewsarizona@gmail.com. Now I've got some people I want to thank for all the support. I want to thank Fox 14 in Joplin for the feedback and allowing me to go to see your guys' station when I come to Joplin. I would also like to thank Channel 12 in Phoenix, Arizona for allowing me to do the weather with you guys. It was amazing. Loved it. Now as I catch my breath, Tim's Weather Center is just really glad to be back. Now we will be back next Saturday, September 12th at 3:30 p.m. I want to thank my Uncle Johnny one last time. Thank you again for all the support. Thank you for doing a great job in Joplin, Missouri, trying to get sponsors, interviews, anything. Tim's Weather Center also wants to give you guys the opportunity to be a weatherman or reporter, all you got to do is have Skype or contact me. Maybe you could come check out the studio. Just contact me again at 480-938-0798. You guys, I really love this. I can't do it without the support or the views. Always on Facebook, and please, when you go to my YouTube at timccore1@gmail.com, hit the red button in the upper right corner. It's called the subscribe button. That gets you all access to Tim's Weather Center /news and all the great videos I do. And again, we'll see you next Saturday, September 12th at 3:30 p.m. on YouTube. Thank you again, and we'll see you next Saturday.